Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Lottie Dottie. In today's episode, we're going to be making a very special fried rice. Okay, we're going to put aside the 2 sticks of unsalted butter that we're going to use for the garlic butter. Then we're going to cut 2 yellow onions and put that aside. A tip that I found in order to not make a mess while transferring the stuff from the cutting board onto the container that I want to store the onions, it's by pouring it down the opening at the end of the cutting board. For this recipe, I'm going to be cutting into cubes a pound of Publix Jamon Serrano and setting that aside. The next ingredient we're going to prep for our fried rice is the chicken breast. In this recipe, I'll use about 3 4-ounce chicken breasts, so in total 12 ounces. Okay, after I'm done cutting up the chicken, I'm going to sprinkle some ginger and some garlic powder. Okay, for this recipe, I'm going to be cooking 2 pounds of rice, and I'll be cooking a pound at a time. Each pound should take about 25 minutes. You want to cook the rice without any oil and any salt. Okay, next we're going to prep the garlic butter. We're going to start by using 2 sticks of unsalted butter, a tablespoon of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of milk, next we'll add 6 tablespoons of garlic powder. Next, I'll add the juice of 2 lemons. Okay, next we're going to mix everything together until it's well combined. From the last time that I made fried rice, I kept the roots of the green onion and I planted it, and it's grown into this tree you see right now. And I'm just going to use until I think there's enough. I use maybe about 1/4 cup. I would maybe add a little bit more for the amount of rice I did in this recipe, but it's really nice to have it homegrown. Okay, I'm almost about done cutting up the green onion, and then I'm going to put aside about 2 cups of shredded carrots. Okay, now we're ready to start cooking. I'll be using a hibachi grill, but if you don't have one, you can definitely make it on the stovetop. Before adding the ham, I add a tablespoon of sesame oil and a tablespoon of the garlic butter we prepared earlier. You let that cook for about 5 minutes. Okay, after the ham is done cooking, you'll want to set it aside in a little bowl. And now we'll clean the griddle, add a tablespoon of sesame oil, and now we're ready to cook our chicken. To the chicken, we'll add another tablespoon of the garlic butter. Okay, here I'm adding another tablespoon of the garlic butter, and I'll let that cook for another couple minutes. Okay, after the chicken is done, I'm gonna mix the ham and the chicken together for like a minute and then put it aside. Okay, after we're done with that, we're gonna clean our griddle and add our tablespoon of sesame oil, and now we're gonna add the 2 cups of yellow onion that we chopped up earlier. Okay, now we're gonna cook the onions until they're about done, and we'll add a tablespoon of the garlic butter, and then we'll add the shredded carrots, which will add 2 tablespoons of the garlic butter, and we'll let that cook. The reason I do the shredded carrots a little bit after I start cooking the onion is because I like to keep a crunch to the carrots. Okay, after we're done cooking the shredded carrots and the onions, we'll set that aside and we'll clean our griddle and add a tablespoon of the sesame oil to cook our eggs. Okay, after that's done cooking, we'll set that aside and now we'll add 2 tablespoons of sesame oil and we'll put in the rice we cooked earlier. And we'll also add the rest of the garlic butter that we have left and mix that together. Okay, now we're ready to add all the ingredients. First I'll add the chicken and the ham and mix that together. The next ingredients I'm gonna add are the onion and the shredded carrots and mix that together. Okay, the next ingredient we're going to add are the 3 scrambled eggs we cooked up earlier, and we're also going to add our green onion to the rice and mix that together. Okay, after mixing all the ingredients up, I shaped up the rice in a heart shape just to be funny. And in just a moment, we'll have a beating heart. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, the last ingredient I'm going to add is the soy sauce. I use a low sodium soy sauce. And I don't really have a measurement for this amount of rice. I kind of just eyeball it until I think it has a good color and good taste too. Okay, after we're done mixing in the soy sauce, the rice is all done and ready to serve and enjoy. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like and subscribe for more videos.